Okay, so last week we went to school, and this week we're going to space. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of our weekly vlog 43Forward here at 43 North. I'm Nate Benson, Digital Media Manager and the host of this vlog. Thank you, no applause. This week on the vlog, we're going to space. Well, I'm not going to space and you're not either, but one of our winners are. Well, actually, they're not either, but one of their experiments definitely they definitely are. It's already up there. Oncolinx, the 2016 Grand Prize winner of the 43 North competition, sent one of their experiments to the International Space Station back in May. If you don't remember who Oncolinx is, here's a quick recap.
Oncolinx makes targeted cancer therapies that don't have any of the nasty side effects of chemotherapy. So basically how we do that is we carry really potent targeted therapies directly to cancer cells and not to any of the healthy cells. So you really avoid a lot of those nasty side effects like nausea, anemia, hair loss, all of that. So what's even more impressive is that our therapies can uniquely activate the body's own immune system to not only start recognizing but destroying cancer cells really all over the body.
Now the whole purpose is to send this experiment up to the International Space Station. The reason they do this is so they can have an all-encompassing 360 view of the experiment, because you can't do that here on Earth because of a little thing called gravity. But Oncolinx co-founder Saurav Sinha explains the whole process a lot better, and we talked to him to get his thoughts on watching his experiment go up in space.
Go for main engine start. 1, 0, and liftoff of the Atlas V rocket with Cygnus and the SS John Glenn, extending the research legacy for living and working in space.
No, that was a really special time for Oncolinx and myself personally and professionally. So basically the theory behind it is that in microgravity, these cells don't sit flat on a petri dish, they actually float around, and they form these spheroid tumor models that actually more accurately represent tumors in the body. So majority of our pipeline is focused on solid tumors, so it's really important for us to test on these more accurate models to design the best kind of therapies that we can. Really, when we saw it go off, it was a breath of relief, really. You know, we had so much work going into that, took so long, and just to see it go up into the sky was really special. It was really cool to see it launch off the ground, and it sort of got off to a slow start, and then 30 seconds later it's hitting Mach 2. 30 seconds after that, we see from the live video feed that we can see the curvature of the Earth and the black abyss of space behind it. So that's really when we knew we got to space. In August, I'll be cruising over to Mission Control and connecting with the scientists up there. We'll be pulling our experiments out of the freezer. From there, I'll walk them through exactly what the protocol is, and they know what to do, and they'll be doing that research up in space, and then we'll do the ground research here at the University of Buffalo, and then we'll compare and contrast and figure out what really is the difference in these tumor models and how these drugs are metabolized.
Now that experiment will be returning to Earth sometime in September, where the Oncolinx team can then do further research to compare and contrast. We'll have an update for them later on this year. Now it's time to use your head and think big. Now that was the name of the event we held here at DIG last week, Think Big. It's an event for minority and women business enterprises so they can network, review their pitches, and talk to some of the 43 North experts and also other experts throughout the Western New York community about how their business is, how their pitch is, if it's a good idea, should they refine their idea. It's just an all-encompassing event for people to get together, and that's what we're trying to do here at 43 North, is bring the entrepreneurial ecosystem together.
How to be remarkable when I'm speaking to people, especially those who aren't investors, because for an investor, it's their job to find opportunities.
Patience is something that you have to have.
The whole thing about Think Big with 43 North is that we want all entrepreneurs in the Buffalo area to really embrace the culture of entrepreneurship, think big, and think even bigger. And that's why we have these type of events, so everybody can network, get information, all about helping their business grow.
You just said, come to me and say, I'd like as much money as you can give me. Then I'm like, whoa, I don't know. Wait a minute.
I just wanted to learn how to market my business, how to get my business out there more.
What's your business?
My business is Waffles by Batter Boy. I make dessert waffles. It's in a waffle form, but it has a cake-like taste to it.
Now Think Big is just one of the many events we hold throughout the year to bring the Western New York community together to talk about business, startups, entrepreneurship. Did you know that we have a podcast? No, really, we want you to know that we have a podcast called Latitude, and you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn, pretty much any platform you listen to podcasts, you can find Latitude, the 43 North podcast. Thanks again for watching this week's vlog, Thanks again for watching this episode of 43 Forward, the weekly vlog from 43 North. I'm Nate Benson, and we'll see you at the next one. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of, we almost said Latitude. That's our podcast. I'll get to that later.